I'm ready. I'm tired. I'm tired. This job done wore me out, y'all. They done wore me out about this job. Everything done wore me out. I done did wrong. I done mismanaged. I done mismanaged my life up here at this point. I need a life manager, and I think the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. I am out of town, obviously, so I know that the sound does not sound how it usually sounds in my studio, but I'm still going to be here and give you guys the talks that need to be had. Okay, so most recently I was sent this video to my Instagram DM, and I believe it was a video that showed its face in the wonderful world of TikTok per usual. And a lot of people wanted my opinion on it. So I have not watched the video in totality. I'm going to go ahead and press play, pause play, give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on this entire situation.
To fix it, I'm ready for a husband. I'm ready to sit down and be quiet. I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to wear matching outfits. I'm ready to go to the family events and be quiet and let you talk. I'm going to bring you a plate. I'm going to fix you a nice plate. I promise. I'm going to make you a drink. I make cocktails. I'm definitely
going to let her finish. Okay? I'm definitely going to let her say what she has to say. But when you say that you're ready for a husband, cool. No harm, no foul, right? No, I don't see any problem with no woman, stating her claim, especially in the era that we're in of women talking about they don't need no man, they got it, they bad all by themselves, they'd rather be single than with somebody's son. I appreciate her openness of saying that she is ready to, be a wife and she's looking for a husband. But whenever a woman leads that conversation with, I'm ready to listen, I'm ready to sit down and be quiet, that is giving the idea that is something that is that's something that you never did in your past relationships.
To fix it, I'm ready for a husband. I'm ready to sit down and be quiet. I'm ready to listen.
This is you getting into a relationship with your man. This is going to be your first time exercising any of these ideas of what a wife is that you have in that relationship. So he doesn't really know what he's getting. But based on the things that you're saying so far, it's going to make a man believe that he is going to get somebody who is not really in a certain position, that just wants a husband, that is going to try her best. But is that what she's made of? And, no shade or anything like that, but that looks like a car seat in the back seat.
I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to wear matching outfits. I'm ready to go to the family events and be quiet and let you talk. I'm going to bring you a plate. I'm going to fix you a nice plate. I promise. I'm going to make you a drink. I make cocktails.
And again, this is why men have the idea that, while after these women, and I don't know this woman at all, okay? So I'm not pinpointing exactly on her, but I'm just saying this is why men lead the conversation with saying, y'all be out there in the streets, y'all, have children, y'all have failed situations, and then you come with the idea that you're ready for a husband. But what is it that you're going to be able to give your husband that you've not given to another man?
I'm gonna look nice. I'm gonna look pretty. I'm gonna stay in shape. I'm gonna go for walks. What do you need? Do you need me to support you? I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna help you build that business. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be your secretary. What do you need? God, I'm ready. I'm tired. I'm tired. This job done wore me out, y'all. They done wore me out about this job. Everything.
Okay. Everything that she said, it sounds good. Sounds great. Stayed in shape. Listening, being quiet. I'm sure, if men were here, they would say that the being quiet is the number one on the list of how great these things sound. It sounds accommodating. It sounds warm. It sounds like what men are looking for. But then the conversation takes another turn. And then the turn is, it's this job that wore me out.
I'm going to help you build that business. Matter of fact, I'm going to be your secretary. What do you need? God, I'm ready. I'm tired. I'm tired. This job done wore me out, y'all.
So is it that you are now willing to comply to a man and be in a relationship with a man because you are tired of now using those attributes at your job, and so you'd rather use it for somebody else to then do all the labor? So is your husband that you're looking for supposed to be the replacement of the paycheck?
They done wore me out. I done did wrong. I done mismanaged. I done mismanaged my life up here at this point. I need a life manager, and I think the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband.
I mean, I definitely agree with that point. I can't call her out on nothing that she said right there. I agree with that, And again, I love her willingness to speak forward, but I think that maybe this conversation from her standpoint needs a lot more clarity, because there's a lot of loopholes that it can be very, confusing of what you're saying, because she's standing 10 toes down that she needs a husband. She's here.
Either fix it, I'm ready for a husband.
But then when she gets to the point of why she said that, it's about job and bills.
They done wore me out about this job. Everything done wore me out. I done did wrong. I done mismanaged. I done mismanaged my life up here at this point.
So if you're looking for this person just to be in that situation for you, to be just a provider, and now you're willing, again, somebody who's going to be a provider, I think that he would want to be sure of what he's getting into. He would want to make sure that this is somebody that has, proven attributes of the type of woman that she can be walking into a marriage. Because his money is sure. His paychecks are sure. His position is sure, or his business is sure. And so he would want to make sure that that woman is surely a wife. And rightfully so. But again, what she said about a man, a husband being a life manager, I agree with that.
I need a life manager, and I think the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband.
And I think that the women who talk about, oh, men ain't this and men ain't that, what you need a man for, all they're going to do is stress you out, all they do is give you headaches and stress. I just feel like those women have not encountered or had, one-on-one situations with, upstanding men in their lives. Because a man definitely is like a life manager. Right? He got your emotions. The chaos that women bring, he can just organize it for you in the blink of an eye. He can just look at you and say, what you worried about? Oh, this, all you got to do is this, and boom, you're good. Good to go. They are definitely, men are skilled in that way to just, look and give that insight. But women like to act like, it's only them that have the power. It's only them that, is good for something. And then, the masculine energy in a relationship is just all he could do is provide and act like some, a big child. I don't agree with that. So the way that she worded that, I like that terminology of, her husband being a life manager. I think that's so funny. But again, a lot of this conversation is a little bit flip-floppy. You're saying one thing and it sounds good, but now it's starting to sound like a selling point because you're tired of something else. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinion on it. Did you guys take it a different way? Do you agree with what I'm saying? I'd love to know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.